Hey guys, we just wrapped up episode 1 of the summer series. If you haven't seen it yet, you should go check it out. Now we're on to episode 2, where we're nymphing the Madison and the Gallatin in the dead of summer. Nymphing the Madison in late July like this is when things really start to get interesting. I can't see without my glasses on. Let's get it. Here is where things kind of start to change. We don't have a ton of bug activity. A lot of times it's a really big puzzle. We'll get windows where one rig's working, one set of flies is working, and all of a sudden we're off them. Probing different bits of water, trying to find areas in the river where these fish seem to be comfortable and not pressured by a lot of these other boats that are coming through here. I've been fishing and guiding on the Madison for about 10 years now, and nymphing is one of those things that we can always rely on. Man with a gift and I'm doing my shit like,
Madison is awesome to nymph because it's just one big endless riffle. Once you see that bobber go down, you don't know what's on the end of that line.
So we just wrapped up our day over on the Madison. Nymph is one of those things that you really got to do it right. You got to get the right drift, you got to have the right flies on, you got to be quick on that hook set because those fish are only going to have it for just a second. Found out what the fish were eating, and we were able to kind of piece together the puzzle for the Madison that day, and we ended up having a pretty awesome killer day.
After salmon flies, Gallatin turns into a nymphing game. Where in the dog days of summer, things get hot, those big fish are reluctant to eat. So what we want to do is typically we're doing double nymph rigs, throwing small flies, size 18s, maybe some bigger flies as our primary fly, and we just want them to be buggy still. A little bit of flash in there as well to attract those fish.
You know, we're right outside of Yellowstone Park, so mid-July, it's our busiest season for tourism, and we love it. You know, nymphing's not easy. It takes a lot of technical skills. Anyone can throw a dry fly, but when you're nymphing, you know, you got to really make good presentation with those flies. Get buggy with it. Make those bugs look as real as you can. They see millions of flies every year, and yours aren't any special unless you make them special.
Daniel and I, we work really hard. We're doing double shifts, sometimes 7 days a week out there. And after work, you know, we like to hit the river, have a good time, play around a bit, and catch some fish on our own, just so we remember what it's like to be our clients.
It's not a gimme here in July, but you know, you can get it done nymphing if you got the right guide and you do the right stuff. That's what I got. I don't know.
Please.